Can't change. Imagine you're preparing for an important presentation. You can control how thoroughly you craft your content, how many times you rehearse, how steady your voice is, and how presentable your outfit looks. But you can't control how the audience will react, whether someone will criticize you, whether the weather cooperates, or if the projector malfunctions. If your mind circles around those uncontrollable variables, you'll start your day with anxiety instead of calm. Philosopher Epictetus once said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." That's not just advice, it's a compass for living a mentally free life. When you learn to let go of what isn't yours to hold, you're also freeing yourself from pressure, expectation, and fear. Training your mind each morning should begin with this question: what is truly within my control today? It could be the time you wake up, the attitude you choose when facing difficulties, the way you respond to others. Once you master this, you'll notice that you're less shaken by what's happening around you, and your spirit grows stronger, no longer dragged around by external factors. Try this for 1 week. Each morning, write down 3 things you'll focus on controlling today, and 3 things you'll choose not to worry about. You'll notice a shift not just in productivity, but in inner peace. Have you ever caught yourself wasting energy on something beyond your control? Share your story in the comments. We can all learn a great deal from these everyday experiences. Lesson number 5, act. Lesson number 5, act now, now. There's a common trap the modern mind often falls into. We wait for inspiration. We wait until we're more awake, in a better mood, or feeling it before we start working. But for the Stoics, waiting is a luxury. They understood that emotions are unreliable while actions are what shape us. Stoicism doesn't care how you feel in the morning. It only cares about what you do. Action comes first. Motivation follows. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I am rising to do the work of a human being.'" That quote is a wake-up call for an age drowning in delay and hesitation. It's not judgmental. It's an invitation to return to our nature. We are beings of action, not machines driven by mood. Acting immediately doesn't mean rushing through everything or skipping the plan. On the contrary, it's a mindset of initiative, refusing to be drowned in doubt. Each morning you might feel unready, but at that exact moment, if you get up, wash your face, brew some coffee, open a book, and read just 2 pages, you've already won your first battle against procrastination. No need for meditation music, no need for a superfood smoothie. Just start simple, raw, but decisive. Modern neuroscience backs this up. When you take action, even the smallest step, your brain releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter that gives you a sense of accomplishment. It's action that creates motivation, not the other way around. And if you keep up that rhythm each morning, your body starts to remember, morning is when I get going. No need to wait. You turn behavior into a reflex, and your mind becomes disciplined naturally. The Stoics didn't write philosophy to put it in a glass case. They wrote it to live by it, walk with it, and act on it. When Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do," he wasn't preaching, he was commanding himself. And if you want to train your mind to be disciplined every morning, here's the step you can't skip. Act now. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for perfection. Just begin. Because no one can control how they feel when they wake up, but you can control that first step. And from there, the whole day changes. Lesson number 6, memento mori. Lesson number 6, memento mori. Perhaps nothing wakes us up more than remembering that one day we won't wake up at all. No more alarm clock, no more sunlight spilling through the window, no more "I'll do it tomorrow." Memento, remember that you will die, is not a threat. It's a deeply human and awakening reminder from Stoic philosophy. It doesn't make you pessimistic. On the contrary, it helps you appreciate each moment of life with more depth. Each morning you wake up, if you're truly aware that life is finite, you won't drift through it on autopilot. You'll stop postponing the things that matter. Calling a loved one, writing a page, stepping outside for a workout, or simply sitting still for a few minutes to listen to yourself. When you realize today might be the last time you get to do these things, you'll do them with full presence. No need to wait for inspiration or the perfect timing. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. That's how the Stoics trained their minds not to live in fear of death, but to live more deeply because they were fully aware of it. Imagine getting a call from a family member, the one you've been meaning to call back later. In that moment when you're about to put it off again, whisper to yourself, "Memento mori." And you'll find yourself picking up the phone and calling not out of duty, but out of gratitude. I am grateful for still having the chance to connect to say I love you and to be present. Applying memento mori in the morning helps you break free from autopilot mode. It pulls you back to what really matters, cutting through the habits that numb your mind. Procrastination, gloom, laziness, wasting time on things that don't count. When you live as if today could be your last, you don't waste the first hour of your day. You use it to live with intention. If you've made it this far, I want to pause for a moment to say thank you. We're halfway through the journey, and the fact that you're still here means you're truly making time for what matters, training your inner world, and living with awareness day by day. I deeply appreciate that. Let's move on to lesson number 7. If memento mori helps you wake up to life's fragility, then amorati will be your compass to embrace everything the day brings, good or bad, with intention and love. Don't miss it. Lesson number 7, amorati. Have you ever asked yourself, why do bad lesson number 7, amor fati things always seem to happen exactly when you need everything to go smoothly? One morning you wake up ready for a new day and suddenly the air conditioner breaks. It's hot, time is tight, and you start getting irritated, feeling like your whole day is ruined by one small inconvenience. But in that exact moment, if you are someone who practices Stoic philosophy, you wouldn't ask, "Why me?" You would learn to say, "Good, this is necessary." The concept of amor fati, which means love of fate, is one of the core pillars of Stoicism. It's not just about accepting what happens, it's about actively loving everything that comes your way, whether good or bad. Because with a disciplined mind, you understand that every event, even the unwelcome ones, is an essential part of the universe's order. And as a rational being, you are capable of something even greater, turning adversity into fuel for growth. Instead of resisting reality, the practitioner of amorati works with it. When the air conditioner breaks in the morning, you can choose to get angry, complain, and let that negative emotion linger throughout your day. Or you can step outside and let the heat motivate you to walk a few quick laps around the neighborhood. You move your body, breathe deeply, and take in the early light things you've probably overlooked in favor of comfort. It didn't go your way, but you didn't over the situation, but over yourself. This is how you train your mind each morning, not by demanding the world fit your preferences, but by training your mind to stay in harmony with the world. Every small inconvenience, rain, traffic, or a cancelled meeting can be a light test for your mindset. If you pass, you strengthen your inner resilience. If you fail, you get another chance to try again the very next day. Practicing amorati every morning means preparing your mind to face any scenario. Instead of reacting passively, you adjust actively. Instead of asking why me, you smile and say it's me, and I'm strong enough to make this useful. Mental discipline isn't about trying to control everything. It's about releasing control over what you cannot change and taking control of how you respond. Amorati is an essential step in that journey. Every morning, remind yourself, whatever comes, I choose to love it and make it part of me. Lesson number 8. Train your body as you train your mind. Lesson number 8. Train your body as you train your mind. A strong mind cannot last long in a weakened body. No one understands this better than a Stoic. Training the mind is never separate from training the body. It's not just a mutually supportive relationship, it's a unity. The body and the mind uplift each other, grow together. Every time you force yourself to get up early, lace up your shoes, and start moving, you're sending a clear message. I am in control of myself. You can feel it even in the simplest mornings. Just 15 minutes of jogging or 2 minutes of planking, and your body starts releasing endorphins, the happiness hormones that help reduce stress. And boost your mood, steady breaths. Each step on the road, they give you a break from the chaos in your mind and bring you back to the present moment. This is the state the Stoics call being fully present in reason. What's amazing is that after a workout, you don't just feel physically refreshed, you also think more clearly. Petty worries seem smaller. Decisions become easier to make. But this goes beyond just physical benefits. When you commit to exercising, even if it's just a few minutes each day, you are building a core Stoic,